Adonai Marabu.
Parashat Vayetze, or Jacob leaves home and comes into his own. Jacob runs from home towards his mother's family. Jacob's ladder. Jacob has this fantastic dream of angels going up and down this ladder. Jacob wants to marry Rachel, but her father Laban switches her for her older sister Leah. Leah is able to bear children, but Rachel cannot. Jacob and family return to Canaan. It's one of the most unforgettable scenes in all of literature. Jacob's ladder. Jacob falls asleep on the earth, uses a rock as a pillow, and has this fantastic dream of this ladder that spans from earth to heaven, with angels going up and down. It's a dream he cannot forget, and neither can we, readers, ever since. Let me read to you the verse. Jacob had a dream. A ladder was set on the ground, and its top reached the sky. Angels of God were going up and down it. Jacob said, "This is the gateway to heaven." There's so many things to say about this ladder. What does it really mean? I'd like us to see the ladder as a metaphor for the path to spiritual growth. Remember, it connects earth to heaven. It's what brings us closer to God. And what is a ladder? How does one ascend a ladder? Step by step. That's the path to spiritual growth, one step at a time. Often, Jews assume mitzvot are enterprises that are all or nothing. Take Shabbat, for example. You may have heard the question, are you Shomer Shabbat? And when someone is asked this question, I think we have a tendency to ask ourselves, are we 100% Shomer Shabbat? If so, we answer yes. But if we're anything less, we answer no. And that's short-sighted or problematic, because many of us are celebrating Shabbat in different ways. I think a better metaphor is the one offered by a parsha, a ladder, step by step. And that metaphor says, the more, the better. So mitzvot like kashrut and Shabbat and anything else, it's not all or nothing, it's the more the better. We are all on the ladder, at different rungs for sure. Some do more, and some do less. The goal is not to be 100% Shomer Shabbat all at once. That's impossible. When people try that, sometimes it backfires. The goal, wherever we are on that ladder, is to take one step higher, to climb one more rung. For Shabbat, I'd like you to consider how to take one small step higher, to make Shabbat just a little sweeter, a little more exciting, a little more something to look forward to. For me, since I was in high school, I've saved my sports magazines for Shabbat. I'm a huge sports fan, an avid reader, and I've loved Sports Illustrated, ESPN magazine. And when I would get it during the week, I would set it aside, and on Shabbat, open it up. And that made Shabbat a little more exciting, a little better, a little more special, which Shabbat is supposed to be. So that's my way of enhancing my Shabbat. What's yours? For Shabbat, for kashrut, for any mitzvah at all, consider taking just one step higher on that ladder.